Hi, this is Michelle, and today we will be painting watercolor cherry blossoms. Okay, for this one we will be using Art Philosophy Odyssey and Essence palettes. We will also be using Dr. P.H. Martin's Bleed Proof White. For the brushes, we will be using a quill brush. This is size 120. A size 2 round brush, and a size 0 liner brush. Okay, so let's start. First, we will be mixing Rome and Inca on our ceramic dish. Okay. We want the color to be not too pink and not too orangey, so somewhere in between. Now once we've achieved the color that we want, something like this, okay, we can now start painting the petals. So simply dip your brush into the dish and take out some of the excess water. Okay, then simply press the brush downward onto the paper and slide it to the side a bit. Okay, do the same for the other petals. So that's 4 more, total of 5 petals. Okay. There you go. It's very, very light effects on this. You don't want it to be too dark. Okay. Sometimes you just also have to rotate your paper. That's fine. Okay. For the next flower, we would want it to look like it's at the back of the first one. So we won't be painting the whole thing. So let's start here. Press and slide a bit to the right. Do that again here. Okay. And then one more over here. And then maybe just a tiny, tiny one over here. And then maybe we could add one more flower over onto the right. Take out the excess water. There you go. And then we can add one more here, and we want to make it appear like it's not facing us flat on. We want to make it look like it's tilted upwards. So what we'll do is we'll do the center petal like this, like how we used to do the others. And then for the ones at the side, it's going to be half of that petal. So just do that. And then here, there you go. And then we will add 2 more here once these 3 petals have dried. Okay. Now, while we're waiting for that to dry, we can now move on to the stems. Okay. So just dip your size 2 round brush to a door. Okay. Start from the bottom left. Do short strokes upward. Okay. Broken lines would be better than doing long straight lines. Okay. You don't have to worry about doing perfect strokes. Okay, even if your hands are shaky like mine, it's fine. Now we will go back to this flower over here. We just want to add the last 2 petals. Okay. There you go. Tilt it a bit to spread the pigment towards the bottom. Okay. There you go. Now we're done with that. The next thing that we want to do is add the details. Okay. So we will be using Dr. P.H. Martin for the lines in the middle of the flowers. Now these would look really subtle because the flowers are very light. And we do want that soft effect. Okay. So from here, from the center, just slide your brush outward. Maybe do 3 lines per petal. If you don't have a liner brush, you could actually use a small round brush, like a number 2 or a 0 if you have one, as long as the brush has a pointed tip. Okay. But a liner brush makes it really easy to do. like all of your lines are equal. Well, not really equal, but at least you don't have parts that are well, bulgy. Okay, because if you're using the round brush, you would really need to control the weight that you put on the brush. Unlike this one, everything is actually a lot easier to do. Like the lines are more even. So yeah, you can see it like that. Okay, up close. I actually did a cherry blossom wreath a couple of days ago, and it's on my Instagram account if you want to check it out. That one is a bit darker than this one, and I painted that on a square sketchbook. So the effect is a bit different, and the paper, although both of these paper that I use are 100% cotton, they behave differently, but I love them both very, very much. This one is an Escoda sketchbook, by the way. I think it's 200 GSM, and then the other one is AB paper, which I love as well. All right, so we're done with that. Now we will move on to the buds. Okay, so we will be using this mixture again. Okay, so basically we will be adding buds to some of the tips of the stems. Okay, just like that. So easy. Then we will also be adding dots using Inca to the tip of the white lines that we have on the flower. Simply dab these very slowly, very light dabs only, so that the spots are small enough. We don't want to create like really big spots over there. You want to maintain the subtle effect. All right, so there you have it. Okay, there you go. Thank you so much for watching my first ever video. Until the next one. Thanks again. Bye.